Well, listen, the weather's been a bit of a doozy this year, especially in the summer. Significant rainfall and flooding in our area, and might have you wondering, hey, am I covered when it comes to flood damage? So great to have back on the show, professional insurance agent, it says there, Travis Cairns. Oh, wow, okay, from Desjardins. We like having Travis on, though, because you're able to dumb things down a little bit and just kind of give us the lay of the land when it comes to insurance.
I'm surprised you keep asking me back.
I don't know. I don't. You just kind of appear.
I can't imagine there's a lot of "honey, come quick," the insurance guys on happening out there right now. But here we are.
But honestly, it's one of those things where you get your house insurance and you're just like, yeah, I think I'm covered for flood, and then it happens and you're just like, ooh, I'm not.
It's a broad term, but with insurance, it's quite specific. So I'm going to kind of narrow it down to 5 types of flood. There's good news and bad news. The good news is, as long as you don't live like on the lake and on the river, there's coverage available for all 5. Bad news is depending on your company, only one is automatic. Okay. So the first one is water damage originating from inside the house, like a burst pipe. Water line comes off of a fridge or a dishwasher, what have you. Overflow, right? Like Tim's running his nightly bubble bath.
Yeah.
Goes to get the rubber duckies, gets distracted, water everywhere.
You know too much about me.
So all of those originating from in the home are going to be typically covered just under your basic policy. The other 4 are the optional ones. So sewer backup. Kind of self-explanatory. Sewers are full, backs up into your house, nasty.
Mess.
Sump pump failure. So those of us lucky enough to have this giant hole in our basement floor that has water coming into it, brilliant.
It was working overtime the past couple of days because of all the rain that happened.
And those things don't last forever.
Right.
And if power goes out, right, so you can have that overflowing, causing significant damage. Seepage. So water sitting around our foundations, right, groundwater. Foundations get cracks, that water comes in, you see basement, water in the basement. And then an actual flood, like the rain, right? So it rains for days, ground can't.
What happened in Burlington in the summer? What happened in Toronto in the summer?
Right. Ground can't take anymore, sewers can't take anymore, drainage ditches full. Now that starts pouring in through basement windows, over doorways, true flood. So sewer backup, sump pump failure, seepage, and flood. Not always automatic. So you have to double check your policy to make sure those things are on there.
What do you want though? Like what happened in Burlington? What happened in Toronto? How do you see that coming? Like, do you want that on your policy? Because it would make your policy go up significantly.
Well, that's the problem. It's a double-edged sword because water coverage is expensive because it's so frequent. Yeah. It's a common claim, right? So that's kind of why it's optional. Right, we don't want to make people pay for it who don't have basements, right, or unfinished basements, or are perched on a hill. They would never ever get that kind of damage. So it's a double-edged sword. It's optional, so you don't have to pay for it if you don't need it. But if you don't know that you don't have it, there could be a problem.
Yeah. It also, you think about insurance rates, because I think we had a story yesterday that it was like it's going to be the most claimed insurance year ever because of all the situations that happens. Yeah. So you know where that is coming back on. It's coming back on us.
I know.
Because you need to pay for that somehow.
Yeah. Mother Nature doesn't care. She doesn't care. Right. So I mean, there's some things you can do to prevent, right? So, number 1, can you keep your rubber duckies in the bathroom?
Keep them in the bathroom.
So you don't have to leave.
Gotcha.
Right? Okay. Sewer backup, you can get what's called a pneumatic backflow valve installed by a plumber. Basically, it means it travels one way. Right. Tries to come back, door closes, can't come in. Seepage. Get the water away from your house, right? Do your downspouts run away? I see houses that downspouts pouring right beside the house. Yeah. Are your gutters full? Are your gutters sagging? Are your gutters separating from the home where the water's going right through and sitting beside your house? And then, I mean, flood?
Yeah.
When Mother Nature wants to exert her power.
If you are in a flood-prone area, you know what I mean? You got to be concerned about that and worried about that.
Otherwise, get the lions and giraffes and head for the ark.
Head for the ark. All right. Not bad.
Yeah.
Should we have him back? Okay. We'll discuss.
I'll dress more professional.
We're sitting the same too. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll sit this. Travis Cairns. What's your name? Yes, Travis Cairns. Desjardins. Yeah, we might have you back.